Let's make sure everything's working. Looks like it is. Alright, hell yeah. First stream. Woo! um, Let me know if anything's not working properly. Um, Although, of course, on my end, something's not working properly. Don't know where chat is. Let's see if I can pull it up on our phone. But yeah. So today we're gonna be playing Stardew Valley, and alright, y'all should be able to see that now. Alright. Alright, let me see if I can get chat pulled up. Fortunately, this is the problem with being a new streamer. I have no idea how to do things. And frequently that means messing everything up. Let me see if I can try and get this. So I apologize for the noise from Discord. Also don't know how to turn that off. Yep, I'm not sure. So unfortunately, wait, is chat even? Okay, it's not here either. I don't know. Whatever. Let's get into the game. So I've never played this game. Nobody in my dissociative system has ever played this game. We have watched some videos about it, but that's really the extent of it. And those videos really didn't go very far into anything. So this is pretty much a blind playthrough, but I've heard it's fantastic. So let's start playing and see how it is. I like the sound effects. Alright. Of course, they only have 2 gender options. That's unfortunately typical. Let's see. I'm gonna call this... It's not gonna make sense now, but that's a secret tool for later. Favorite thing? Sure. Fuck it. Chaos. Why not? Do a little bit of... Let's have a green eye color, because why not? Let's be typical queers. Have nice pink hair color. There we go. Let's do black pants. Oh, I got different shirts. Okay. Oh, let's this shirt with a skull. We got a decent number of options. I think I'm gonna go with a skull though. I think that's fun. Oh, we got accessories. We can have beard, mustache. Interesting. I don't know what that accessory is. Maybe earrings I can't see. I think... Oh. Standard. A simple plot of land with a large amount of open space to design your farm. Okay. Farm is spread across several islands and scenic riverbanks. Fish are more common here than usual. Don't know how good that will be or not be. The woods limit your farming space. However, the bounty of the forest is nearly at your doorstep. Eh, that's fine. Rocky terrain. You know what? Let's just go with standard, since I've never played before. Um, cool. I do like that they give you a skip intro button, just from a game design standpoint. That's really nice. But we will not be skipping the intro. I want to see. Alright. Sword. Interesting. Fire. Oh, and for my very special granddaughter. I want you to have this sealed envelope. Alright, I think this is supposed to be a cross, but they didn't want to put in an actual cross. It's a little... If you're gonna do it, just do it. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Okay. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. Alright. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Sounds like he's just describing the isolation from capitalism causes. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. Okay, so when you're being crushed by isolation because of capitalism, open this. Now let Grandpa rest. Oh, XX number years later, so you don't know. Oh, yep, and here we have the capitalist workplace, of course, shown to be gray, with people looming over you. There's no time for rest. It's gross. People are being fired, so you're obviously at risk. It's very bland. Life is better with Joja. I like the... I don't know if this is on purpose. I feel like it probably is, but the smile here, that is very reminiscent of Amazon. I also noticed the cameras, but I didn't get to point them out because I was trying to figure out what I was saying. I just like the look of this, honestly. The whole thing looks very nice. Oh, gotta click it. Okay. Dear Anarchy, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in my life, real connections with other people and nature. So again, like it without saying it, it's saying that this character and the grandfather before them was being isolated by capitalism's internal structure from everything, and so they felt isolated from other people and from nature, which of course Marx talked about in quite a bit of depth. No, we're not Marxists. I don't know if you can tell by the big flag and the tattoo on our head, but we're anarcho-communists, not Marxists. However, obviously Marx had some very good points, and the isolation that people feel because of capitalism and how capitalism isolates people from everything, including themselves, is, I mean, very on brand. I actually don't think that this person at all meant to make an anti-capitalist point. I think that this is just a general note on what everybody knows, which is this isolation that people feel. Although I could be wrong. Maybe the game creator is a communist secretly. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. Cool. Unfortunately, not everybody has that option, but, I've enclosed the deed to that place. My pride and joy, Sass Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. A very sweet letter. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will ya? Cool. And this is probably meaning that the player quit. Obviously, is now moving by bus. Absolutely love the way this game looks. I do know that this whole game was made by one person, which is incredible. It took him a long time, but it was made by one person, and that's just wild. You have to learn and do so much. Hello, you must be Anarchy. Why, yes, we are. Robin. Okay, cool. Hey, Robin. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. All right. The farm's right over here. If you'll follow me. All right, we certainly will follow you. Give me. Oh. I think it's welcome to Sass Farm, I think is what that said. I accidentally clicked off of it before I could read it. What's the matter? Oh, well, looks a bit messy. Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. There usually is, actually. Um, a little bit of dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. Awesome. So a little bit of busy work, of course, to start the game. That's pretty typical, especially with these kinds of games. And here we are, your new home. Wouldn't have guessed that. That's a little bit obvious, or I would have guessed that, but yeah. Anyway, the new farmer. Hello, Lewis. Welcome. I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. Awesome. Well, okay, y'all can see the game. I'm glad. It's a good house, very rustic. That is certainly one way to say a little bit run down. It's not what rustic always means, but that's definitely what it means here. Oh, yep, see, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little bit more apt, though. Yeah, but it's all good. Crust can be removed. Rude. Don't listen to her, Anarchy. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied. So you buy one of her house upgrades. Oh, okay. Which, again, with the interesting capitalist or anti-capitalist criticisms here. With... I mean, in a way, he's arguing that she's trying to push a form of propaganda so that you pay her for a house upgrade, or so you buy her product, essentially. And he's mad about it. Maybe this is more anti-capitalist than I thought. That's cool. Oh, she's mad because she got called out. All right. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. Awesome. Townspeople would appreciate that. I think I would too. That'd be cool. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in the box there. I'll come by during the night and collect it. Okay. Well, good luck. Cool. Yep. All right. Run is shift. Okay. Okay. So, we are not usually computer gamers. We are... What are you doing? Okay, well, I guess I can't grab this thing. Interesting. Okay, but I can't grab the present here. Alright. But yeah, as I was saying, we're not really computer gamers, so it's going to take me a second to get used to gaming on a computer. Huh, right. Thankfully, this is a rather simple game to start with. It's quite entertaining. Alright, we've got 500 gold. It's Monday the 1st, 7:30 a.m. Good starting time. Oh, what's this? Journal. Press F. Introductions. It'd be a nice gesture to introduce yourself around town. Some people might be anxious to meet the new farmer. 2 out of 28 people greeted. Okay, I gotta greet 28 people. Honestly, that sounds exhausting. Maybe I'm just a bit too autistic, but God, that sounds exhausting. Okay, you can get back on the bus. I'm actually kind of curious. What happens if you get back on the bus? Literally nothing. You cannot, in fact, get back on the bus. Okay, that's good to know. I do like the energy meter because, of course, as a disabled person with chronic fatigue issues and severe chronic pain issues, I know it's just a mechanic, but this is very much how it feels like every day. Just being like, all right, I got to manage my energy. Oh, let's talk to you. Oh, no, I don't want to whack you. Okay, like, how do I talk to you? Why can I not talk to you? Okay, I'm doing something wrong here, clearly. Oh, calendar. That's good to know. Egg festival. Flower dance. Cool. See, this is... I will actually say this is not the most intuitive, but it is... But it's fun. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. It's not very intuitive. Ah. Okay. Star Drop Saloon. Oh, is it that some people are going to be nervous to meet us? But that doesn't explain why I can't open doors. Okay, are you going to talk to us? I definitely feel like I'm doing something wrong. How do I... Oh, okay, well, that's... Alright, what's up here? I feel like I'm definitely missing something. But I don't know where to go to get what I'm missing, which is a problem. And of course, I can't exactly look at chat because first day streamer problems. Oh, whatever. Sorry about that, by the way. I will try and have that fixed as soon as possible, but I highly doubt y'all want to sit here and see me struggle to figure out how to work YouTube for who knows how long. Oh, I can't even enter the house again. Good. That's good. I'm glad. No, that's... Okay, well, at least I can do this. Oh, can't clear that. Wait, yes I can. Ha. Oh. More likely to pick up stuff if I use this. Which makes sense, because it's actually a thing that I'm supposed to use. Okay. It's definitely a fun game, and unfortunately, it's currently suffering from the same issue that pretty much all games start out with for any person who starts playing them, especially somebody who's new to the form of gaming that they're doing, such as me currently being very new to the computer gaming. because I'm sure that it's should be obvious to people who generally play computers uh, what buttons I'm not pressing. However, uh, it's not like the fact that I can't pull up the thing that said what the controls are. That that I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of poor game design. Um, but this was made by one person, and it was his first game he ever made. So like, I'm not gonna hold it against him too much. But I'm also not gonna be like, yeah, this game is perfectly designed. It's not. There's issues. There's always issues, and it's fine. But I'm also gonna point them out, cause why not? Um, almost got everything clear though, so that's cool. Ah, huh. Okay, so I did need to hit that more. All right. Hmm. I'm not gonna cut down the big trees yet. I feel like maybe it wants me to, but I'm not gonna cut them down quite yet because I'm not sure if it's needed. Now, one thing I'm definitely... Oh, axe isn't strong enough to break the stump. Okay. One thing I'm definitely, like, thinking about what the future of this game is going to look like. Just, like, in how it's already made and, like, screenshots and stuff I've seen of it. It's, So it's going to do the thing, which is what regular... which is what farming is in the world right now. But it's going to have you plant monoculture crops, which is one single crop for a part, for a piece of land. And not only that, especially considering there's a hoe right here, it has you till the land, which, while helpful for the plants, is actually extremely destructive for all of the animals that live under the ground or in the dirt that you're tilling. All of the animals, um, all of the brain don't brain today. Um, all of the insects, bugs, all that kind of thing. It really just, I mean, you're literally destroying their environment, So when you're tilling crops, you end up unfortunately killing a lot of like rodents, snakes, bugs, and insects. And of course, unfortunately, a lot of people will say like, "Oh, but who cares?" But that's, I mean, those are a lot of species that you're just indiscriminately killing members of, and it actually causes a lot of harm, which is one of the many issues with modern farming. And of course, it is what farming is now. So it's not Stardew Valley's fault that this is how they're doing it. However, it is a general comment on how politics end up, not even just politics, but the way that the world currently is and all of its flaws get uh, uncritically added to uh, to media because, I mean, frankly, I wouldn't really expect the person who created Stardew Valley to even know that Oh, I can do that. Okay. I wouldn't necessarily even expect them to know that this is a bad way for farming to happen. Um, and even on top of it being bad, are they trying to are they trying to be realistic? Are they trying to send a message about farming? Like you have to really look at what the goal is of the game. And this game, as far as I understand it, was okay. So left or right click is to see that's what I was doing wrong. I need to right click this stuff. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go to bed because out of energy. It's getting to be night. But now I also know. Oh, made some money. Cool. But now I also know how to do stuff that I didn't know how to do yesterday. Um, but yeah, so it just the current issues with the way that farming is done is being replicated in this media. All right. Hello there. Just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you, Willie. All right. Of course, that makes me think of One-Eyed Willie, but I highly doubt that's the reference being made there. We'll see. But yeah, so media just replicates the issues in the world already. If the person making the media, or oftentimes, unfortunately, the corporation making the media, doesn't want to really examine those issues too closely. No, pardon me. So, and then people will, be inundated with media that just presents this stuff as the way that things work, and then you end up getting arguments like, "Oh, it's just human nature." Obviously not in this particular regard, but with other things, it's because people are just inundated with this stuff. Ahoy there, miss! Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. All right. Oh, swaying, very drunk. All right. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. I like the hat. It's a very grungy hat, but for a sailor, it's very fitting. Uh, it was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Okay, cool. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. And I got the old rod. Well, this isn't Pokemon, so old fishing rod, yep. They changed the name. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. Hey, maybe, you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. One of the ways that, of course, or one of the things that, of course, gets just uncritically replicated in most media is capitalism, which we're seeing here. There's a good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. Also, I'll buy anything you catch. Alright. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. Alright. Oh, still not in control. This is a cutscene. Oh, I should. Hey, alright, out of the cutscene. Hey, got something. Hey, got it. I didn't think I was doing that good. Cool. Well, let's see what you got in here. Oh, that clearly isn't what I meant to do. Hey, come here, my shop's open. No, it's not. Birds. Bird. Hmm. Oh. 300 pieces of wood. Okay. Well, I just sold a bunch of wood. I think. Yeah, I don't have it here, so I think I sold it. It's locked. Okay. Um. Oh, statue. What's a statue? It's just a statue. Okay. Or maybe that's a little thing that will become handy later. Interesting. Birds. I like the birds. Definitely sounds like he just went to like the ocean and started recording sounds, which I mean is exactly how you do it. Just it makes it sound very realistic. Okay, now you're open. All right. Oh, okay. Trout soup, bamboo pole, large fish tank, fisher double bed, small fish tank. I feel like this is going to be useful later, but I don't know what for, so I'm going to leave it. What's this say? Getting started. Cultivate a harvest of, and harvest a parsnip. Okay. Let me let me check Discord real quick just to see if somebody's trying to tell us what I'm doing wrong. Nope. Okay. All right. Okay. So that. Hey, now I can talk to you. Ah, Mayor Lewis told me you just arrived. I'm Marnie. Hello, Marnie. Oh, okay. Neat. That was it. Okay. This is lovely music, but I'm worried I'm gonna get copyright. Get hit with copyright. Also don't know how to turn that off though, so that's just gonna have to be what it is. Cool. Alright, so oh. As I said with the monoculture growing, I never actually did get into what was wrong with monoculture. But basically, it's just not. There's no biodiversity here. You just have one thing growing, and after you've already destroyed much of what was underneath here, it's just it's just a really bad way of doing farming. It also like all of the nutrients that this plant needs get obviously taken out of the ground and go into the plant, but there's nothing introducing those nutrients. When you till the the field at the end of the year and you till in the all of the bits of the plant that you didn't need, it does help a little bit, but by far you're removing more nutrients um, than you're putting back in. Not only that, but you're also removing a lot of stuff that actually keeps the soil where it is. So, if people know about the Dust Bowl, that was a huge issue back in the, I want to say 1920s, but I'm not 100% sure when. But it was a really big issue where the the farming practices at that time were incredibly unsustainable, and so the entire like a whole bunch of farmland just became a dust bowl, um, and just no none of the soil would stay. It was getting blown away by just the wind, which is why it was very dusty. Um, couldn't grow anything in that land anymore, and so what the way to fix this? There's a couple of ways to actually fix the monoculture issue. You should actually play while I'm talking. But the ways that you fix the monoculture issue is, well, to not have a monoculture. So you can have either several different plants growing together or crops growing together that work together so that, like, because plants also bring nutrients from the air into the soil, but they do this with different nutrients, or like they'll give off byproducts from the nutrients that they need, and using them that will then that then are the nutrients that other plants need, and it becomes this really amazing cycle that the planet has, and so you should grow plants that work together like this together. And there's even like indigenous people, people specifically Native Americans, used a lot of these that particular technique where they would grow several crops together. And there's a group of crops even called the Three Sisters, I believe was what they're called. I don't. I think it was like corn, beans, and squash, maybe. I don't recall exactly. Wait. Okay, that was not eating it. I was trying to eat it, but okay. Sap. I can get more of this. So, but they grew these crops together so that the the nutrients were getting put back into the soil, but also they helped each other grow. I know, like, if I'm remembering correctly, the corn obviously is the tall one. I know that, but and then the squash, which is a vine plant, would actually grow partly up the corn, and so now all of a sudden the squash is also getting a little bit more light. It's getting more nutrients because of the way that the plants are working together on a biochemical level. Um, and so overall, it's working together. And of course, the beans, which are the ground cover plants, are also being helped again by more nutrients, better nutrients. What did I just press? E. Okay. That is good to know. Interesting. There's combat in this game? Fascinating. But, yeah, so these three crops would grow together, and now all of a sudden, obviously, you don't have a monoculture. If it's only the three crops, obviously that would be a triculture. Um, I don't need stone, I don't think. Certainly not like I can't get it elsewhere. But you have these three growing together, and that's far more sustainable to do. However, the same idea, but taken to basically an extreme, in a good way, is the idea of a food forest, which is planting an entire forest's worth of trees on these, or not trees, but plants on these various levels, all of which are able to work together by needing different nutrients and putting different nutrients back into the ground. Of course, they'll also die, and those nutrients will get put back into the ground when it's naturally refertilized into the earth, decomposed into the earth, I should say, causing the refertilization of the ground. And so it's actually, instead of the three layers, like I mentioned with the corn and the squash and the beans, you have 7 layers in a food forest, oh, it's raining. I like that. And of course I don't need to water this. Okay, advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Typical advertisement. Actually, I do need that though. But yes, so the food forest, you have the big trees, which are these ones. And of course, these ones get a lot of the upper light, and these trees specifically aren't, but in a food forest would be growing fruits and stuff. And then you have, let's see, I know I've seen some of them, but you have smaller trees, which are, about here. Again, you will be producing fruit and everything. And then you'll have bushes. Then you've got these, smaller plants. And then you'll have ground cover, vine plants, and I can't remember. I'm definitely missing something. So it's the tall trees, the small trees, tall plants. I think like corn would be a tall plant rather than a tall tree. Bush, ground cover, and the vine plants. I'm definitely missing something. But my point being, you have these 7 layers of a food forest that all work together in this harmonious way to create a sustainable environment for close on Wednesdays. Oh, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Oh no, I don't have time to chat with you. Okay, well, good to know, Shane. But yeah, so the food forest is way more sustainable. Of course, the reason it's not nearly as commonly used, and in fact is still quite rare, unfortunately, is because it's very hard to not cultivate, but basically to mass harvest a food forest, because you can't just have combines drive through and pick all of the plants and have all of the fruit and everything. You'd actually have to have people going through and picking the fruit and stuff like that, which is, of course, yet another issue with capitalism. Because under a non-capitalist society, or specifically a communist society, what you could easily do is simply plant food forests in public areas, um, and let people gather food as they like. You could also, uh, you know, there'd be people that would volunteer because they want to pick the food, and oh, a geode. Ooh, geode. The local blacksmith can break it open for you. Who knows what might be hidden inside? Well, I mean, you kind of do know what's going to be hidden inside geodes, as far as I understand. It's pretty much just always crystals of some kind. Generally amethyst crystals, I think. But it's a cool little way to have a break this for maybe a cool thing. Of course, that leads to the question of where the hell is the blacksmith? Dog. Um. But yeah, so it's basically it's a system that would easily feed enough people, because you also need, in a food forest you only need 1 acre of land to feed an entire family of people with a food forest. Um, However, that is, I think it's something like 15 acres of land to feed one person for a year, which is the same time frame, which I didn't give, which was my fault. Um, but it's like 15 acres a year compared to the 1 acre. Hey kid, my name's Pam. Good to know, Pam. Um, so you're using way less land. It's more sustainable for the land, but it takes a bit more work and some more people power to do and to manage, and well, that's just not gonna be allowed under capitalism, because of course people power takes money, although they certainly try to make sure it doesn't. Okay, this is just somebody's house. Um, so you end up having this situation where most of the farming that's being done is monoculture farming, simply because it's easier, and thus you don't have to pay people for their labor, however small of an amount that even is that they pay people for their labor. Because farms are usually under minimum wage too, which is atrocious. I mean, minimum wage is bad enough, but how can you even justify paying somebody under minimum? I don't understand. But it happens constantly. But anyway, they just don't feel like paying even that cost. Um, and so we're just doing things that are bad for the environment because they're better for capitalism. And that's just kind of the reality. And that reality ends up getting perpetuated in the media as normal, even though it's not. Or at least it certainly shouldn't be. People, what can I do for you? There's farm buildings. Oh, a chicken coop. That's cool. Wood, stone, basic window, small window. Okay, so this is just stuff for the house. Wooden brazier, wood lamp post, okay. No, I'm not interested. Um, Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. Cool. I do like seeing black people in the game. Obviously, just because unfortunately most games are very white. Oh, aren't you the one who moved in? Maru. I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. It's cool. Um, I will say it's interesting that even when games are being a little bit more diverse, it's still you still only get a couple races depending on how detailed things are. But anyway, oh cool, you just moved in. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Okay. Um, but yeah, so you know the capitalism perpetuates harmful ways of running the world, uh, and then capitalism does harmful things to the world, and runs the world in a very harmful and frankly nonsensical way often. Um, and then media unfortunately perpetuates it because it's seen as normal. A stranger, hello. Hello to you. We enter this person's tent. That is not bad. Oh, there's a trap door, it looks like, behind there. I'm willing to bet that we'll get behind there at some point. I don't know what that noise was. I don't know if I want to know what that noise was. Can I do anything here? Nope, that's a future thing. See, there's all these little statues. That has to be something for the future. It's clearly nothing for now. Still don't know where the blacksmith is. Is there another way to get to this person? I want to talk to them. But yeah. Okay. I'm lost. And it's almost nighttime. Okay. Still haven't found the blacksmith. If you have played this game and you are currently screaming at me, whether figuratively or in the chat, to try and go to a certain place, I very much apologize for not being able to see. This will get fixed by the next time that... Oh, blacksmith. Found it. This will get fixed by the next time I stream, but it's locked. Okay, well, at least I know now. But yeah, the not being able to see chat thing will get fixed by the time that we stream again, which at the latest will be next Friday, same time, 2 p.m. Cool. Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, subscribe and like and do all those things to be able to make sure you keep up with our streams and stuff if you're interested. This is going to be an ongoing thing. All of these videos, the streams are going to get cut into, they're going to get cut into like 1 hour videos based on what's being discussed and stuff like that. And then they'll get uploaded to YouTube. But the VOD from the stream will be up on YouTube right after the stream, too. So you can always come back and watch that. Or if you miss another stream, you'll always be able to see it later. Yeah, let's go for bed for the night. It's very nice and sunny today. I'm telling you. Oh, wait. There we go. Such a terrible memory. Let's turn the music off, unfortunately. Because copyright. Which, of course, I could go into a whole rant about how dumb copyright is. But, is what it is. Let's see. Nah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna work on the farm until 9 a.m. or something. This is it's a very relaxed game, which is nice. But it's also, at times it feels a little too relaxed, but I think that's kind of the point. If I remember the video I watched from the guy on it properly, I think he like really wanted it to just be as relaxing as possible, which is cool. Honestly, people need something relaxing. The world's way too stressful right now. Okay, so now we're just going into like grasslands area. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wait. I don't need the fiber. Might as well sell it, right? Does it hurt these plants if I walk on them? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. The other thing that's interesting to me about these games is the fact that they, I mean, obviously encourage you to just cut down all the trees, which, of course, in and of itself is very bad for the environment, but necessary if you're going to run a giant capitalistic farm. Or even just a farm that exists within capitalism most of the time. So, it's really annoying way that capitalism perpetuates itself. I gotta be honest. And none of this, of course, is me saying that the person who created this game did any of this on purpose. Unfortunately, capitalist propaganda doesn't require it to be on purpose. It just requires it to happen and to be seen as normal, so that they can just keep doing what they're doing and not have anybody question them too much. It's 3. We've officially been going for an hour. Holy shit. Ah, the saloon. Beer. A 400 gold beer. I feel like I'm getting ripped off, my good douche. Ah, wait. Blacksmith was over here. Gotta find the bridge. Yes. Good. Alright. Wait a minute. Can I just... I was gonna say, there's no way I can just, like, cut down other people's bushes and stuff. Or the community bushes, I should say. Blacksmith. Process geodes. Okay. 5 stone. Okay. Upgrade tools. Copper axe. 2,000. These are all two. I don't know. Why would I want to like trash anything? No, I feel like I'm gonna need that. Of course, if I feel like I'm gonna need everything, then I'm gonna just fill up my bag space. Which, of course, typical RPG player, just filling up your bag space with stuff that you have no idea if you ever need or use. Can you tell we generally play RPGs? I don't know if it's obvious enough. Oh. Nice big store. Parsnip seeds. Bean starter. Plant these in the spring. Takes 10 days to mature. But keeps growing after that. It grows on a trellis. I don't know if we have a trellis. So, not yet. Potato. Inventory full. Okay, well, can I buy a bigger bag? I'm gonna need a bigger bag. Definitely gonna need a bigger bag. The new farmer we've all been expecting, and whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in a little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Why do you remind me of Gaston so much? Like Gaston with like longer hair and slightly less of a dick. Alright. I said slightly, but I don't actually know. Okay. What are you doing? So, how was your first night in the old cottage? It's been a couple nights there, dude. But okay. Good. Join us. Thrive. I feel like that's very eerie. Morris, I don't believe we've met. Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. PR. Oh no, your customer service. When you decide what you want, decide you want to become a JoJo member, I'll be delighted to make your transition as joyous an experience. Fascinating. Blah. I won too many caramel porters at the saloon last night. Go. Yeah. All right. Well, you've got a bit of a hangover. I get it. Shane's hard at work. Doesn't seem interested in talking. Okay. I don't know if I should break down the weird I don't know if it's even weird politics, but it's certainly could say something about how, like, oh, he's being such a good worker and not talking to people. It's like, maybe we shouldn't have that standard for employees. It's a bit of an unreasonable standard. But, capitalism gonna capitalism. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new was moving in onto that old farm. Abigail. Hello, Abigail. Hello, you must be Anarchy, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. So one thing I've definitely heard about this game is that, like, one of the things people definitely love about it, and I'm gonna say something, but I don't want people to think I'm just crapping on this game. Why, hello and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like, or Evelyn, okay? Hey, you're the nerd girl, huh? I think we're gonna get along great. I'm Alex. But one thing I heard about this, first what I heard was that it's a very queer inclusive game, and you can, like, anybody can, either of the player genders, because there's only two. There's also only two character genders in general. But either of the character generals, or the player genders, genders, can date any of the potential love interests in the game, which is really cool. And I'm really glad that representation in gaming has gotten to a point where most games have functional bisexuality, or even some other forms of queerness. However, most of them certainly fall into this issue of basically what people have called the gay button, or sometimes the bi button. But it's basically, if you want your character to be gay in some, gay in some way, they can. But if you don't want any gayness in the game, you're not presented with it, right? Like, there's no character that is going to just be very open about their queerness, regardless of the player's choices, right? You have to actively seek out the queerness in the series, or in the game, in order to see it, right? And so there's this functional representation that you can have if you want to, but you don't have to. And honestly, it's a bit of a problem. It's very, to me, it really gets into the issue of why assimilation as a minority group is never really good enough, frankly. And I know that there's going to be people who hear that and get all mad. It's like, oh, what do you want, you damn queers? And it's like, well, we want liberation. We don't want assimilation. I don't want assimilation anyway, right? Because there's systems, and there's systems that cause us to struggle on a systemic level, but there's also differences to being queer, and like, I don't want to erase that. I don't want to ignore that. I don't want queer people hidden in the background. If you want to search them out, they're there, but they don't have to be, right? Like, I really don't like that format of representation, or that format to the world, which is the assimilationist goal, is to just be like, oh, nobody has to see queer people, but they can exist. And it's like, oh, yay, we can exist, like, you. But, like, we shouldn't have to hide or pretend we're not who we are, right? We should be allowed to be queer and be openly queer, and be liberated from the constraints that are currently being put on just everybody, but especially the marginalized communities. It's it's a problem. Um, there's certainly assimilation is obviously better than outright hostility, but also assimilation is never the answer to outright hostility, unfortunately, because it just the hostility often comes because people see us. So trying to make them not see us is, in a lot of ways, just giving them what they want. I don't. It never works. It's just you're appeasing these awful people who don't want us to exist. In a lot of ways, and they're always going to take more because if they have to know that you're existing well at all, if you're able to exist, that that's not okay for them, right? So, all right, to our valued Jojamart customers, our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation. Our drilling operation. Why is a Why is a mart drilling? Anyway. By our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal. It's certainly... Okay. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support. I'm going to be honest. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal. That gets into a whole can of worms about the government and stuff allowing for a lot of harm to be done. But and of course, obviously, that right here they're being like, you can't have a problem with it. It's legal. And it's like, no, even if it's legal, we get to have a problem with it. And also, just because something's legal doesn't mean it's good. It just means you're allowed to by the people who currently hold power. But it's a whole different conversation. Thank you for your, support and patronage. Well, of course, there's nobody else that sells the things that they sell, so who else am I supposed to go to? It's almost like it's a little bit of a monopoly in that way. Strange. Sorry. Just want to make sure everything was okay on Discord. Yeah. Oh, so what was I saying? Oh, the gay button. Yeah, but it just you can see queer people if you want to see them. You can choose to not see us. That's how these games work, unfortunately. And of course, Mass Effect is one of the biggest ones. Fable is a huge series that does this. And it's actually kind of funny because they didn't mean for queer people to be in the game at all. Like, at all. But when they programmed their romance mechanic, they found that you could just romance everybody. Like basically they programmed it poorly for what they were intending, which was for you to be able to flirt with the opposite gender or opposite, the opposite binary gender, and they programmed it poorly, and so you could flirt with everybody, and then they just decided not to fix it because why not? Which, like, I'm glad that they did, and don't get me wrong, Fable is one of my favorite game series of all times. It's got its issues, don't get me wrong, but it's a very fun game system. However, perfect it is not, and the gay button issue is certainly one of its issues. This is just Pierre's again. Yeah, where... Okay. Oh, did I not buy that? Because that was my fault. I'm in the market for a delicious parsnip. How do I... Oh, I can craft stuff? Oh! That's exactly what I need. I need a chest. I have one, but I need a chest in the game. Yeah, I've got enough wood. I'm not gonna make the joke. Anyway. Just needs water. Okay, let's craft. Fine, trash, I guess. Can't place that in here. Wait. Yes, I can. Nice. Okay. Don't need that. Don't need this right now. Don't need that. Ah, plant them and see what grows. Okay. Ooh, I got colors. Let's do black, because why not? Got a perfect little patch of grass there. That is what I need to do. Cool. Let's see if I can go find that bag upgrade. Ooh, squirrel. Oh, nope. I apparently have to talk to you. Oh, hi there. Hello indeed. What an eyesore. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. Yeah, not much of a community center, unfortunately. It used to be the pride and joy of the town, always bustling with activity. My pride and joy, she's my baby, my brown little lover boy. Now just look at it, it's shameful. These days, young folk would rather sit in front of a TV than engage with the community. Okay, boomer. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Boomer. Jojo Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. Yeah. Sadly doesn't surprise me. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old-timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Ah, well. If anyone else buys a Jojo Co. membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Sigh. Here, let's go inside. Please don't sell this. How do I stop you from selling this and turn this back into a community center? Strong communities are the backbone of everything. Oh, see this, and this used to be nice. What's this? Again, I guess Vincent and Jess must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated than I remember. Oh, what the hell are you? What? Was that just a living apple? What's the matter? Are you ill? I guess so, maybe? You saw something, I shouldn't be surprised if this place is full of rats. Oh. It's not a rat. It is in fact not a rat. Oh, wait. Forgot to get my oil diffuser going. Look, I think I'm gonna head home. I need some lunch. Alright. Yeah, there it is. Hey, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you've got some extra time. I am curious what that definitely not a rat was. Strange. I'll have to come back and explore this building further. Why don't you just let me explore it now? Okay. Really don't understand why you kicked me out of the building. Eerie. Very... Ooh, hello. Oh, I bet you these are connected to those statues, because there was a little star in the middle of those, wasn't there? Boiler room. We're gonna see the... Oh. I just turned on the oil diffuser, and now I'm sitting here being like, why do I smell peppermint all of a sudden? We have a terrible memory. Awful memory. Oh, do you want... Oh. Gobbledygook. Interesting. Oh, you can't pick it up. Hang on, I think y'all are getting that. I think y'all are getting that notification noise too, so I'm gonna do something real quick. Alright, should be fixed. Sorry about that, y'all. As we said, unfortunately this is the first stream, so it's going to be a bit, not great. We'll get better. It will definitely get better from here, though. Okay. Who are you? Ah, you're this person. Hey, sorry if I seem cranky. I'm a little sore from work yesterday. Yeah, I get it. My back's sore as hell right now. I don't really know you. That's fair. That's not what I meant to do. Hey. Let's go see this legal drilling that they're doing. Oh. Why does this person look so sketchy? Is that on purpose? Are you a villain? I was just peering down into this old mine shaft. It's been abandoned for decades. Still, there's probably good ore down there. But a dark place, undisturbed for so long, I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. And there's there's the sword. Rusty sword. Name's Marlin, by the way. I run in the Adventure Guild right outside. Okay. I'll keep my eye on you. Prove yourself and I might think about making you a member. Oh, right. Cool. Alright. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is just mostly regular ass stone. I wonder if these ones that don't usually give something will end up usually having more rare stuff. Ooh, got a geode. Not that the geode was particularly good last time, but... What kind of animal? I mean, this obviously isn't an animal. Well, slime. Yeah, it's a slime. So, like, wonder where the slimes came from, or if it's just a thing. Because that's definitely sometimes how game developers will do it. It's just like, it doesn't have to make sense. It's just a thing. Right. Why is there a slime there? It's a thing. Heat. Is that what that is? Is it like 70 down here? It's a bit warm. Okay. Oh, big, a lot of stone. Running out of energy. So let's... Oh, shit. Oh, inventory full. What do I want to get? There's nothing I can get rid of, really. Let's... No. Oh, wait. cherry bomb. Interesting. How do I eat this? Grr. Wait, no, I know what I'm gonna do. Wait, do I? No, I don't. Oop. Wait, what's this? Where? Well, I want to use the cherry bomb. Okay, this is probably a really dumb thing to do, but I'm gonna do this. Literally just because I want to. Oh wait, this only works on certain tiles. Oh wait, you have to be close enough to the tile. Ah. Useful. Okay, I'm gonna get the hell out of here though. Leave the mine. Out of order. Alright. Wait, what's this? Pickaxe isn't strong enough to break it. Cool. Oh, it's nighttime? Okay. Should probably get back to the farm and get to bed then. I'll store some of this. I think what's funny is I'm definitely going to get somebody who's going to end up commenting on this and being like, "What do you mean there's politics in Stardew Valley? There's no politics in Stardew Valley." Meanwhile, I've been ranting for over an hour, basically, about various ways that there are definitely politics in Stardew Valley. I look forward to seeing how the politics of the game evolve and how it changes, and I don't know how long this game takes, but I'm also not really concerned about it having to go as fast as possible, because I'm enjoying this, and hopefully y'all are too. Alright, so... I think I can just sell the crab. Okay. I don't know how much I'll get that from that, but I obviously need money. Unfortunately. Yeah, let's go to bed for the night. Got 100 gold for that. Interesting noise. Oh, who are you? Hi there. Good morning. I noticed that you've been breaking some rocks open and finding ore. That's good. If you want to get the most out of your ores you find, you'll need a furnace. Okay, just so happens I had an extra set of blueprints lying around. Here, I want you to have them. Alright. Learned how to craft the furnace. Furnace allows you to smelt metal bars. The bars can be used for crafting, construction, and tool upgrades. When you've smelted a few copper bars, consider having me upgrade one of your tools. It can make your work a lot easier. Well, okay, I'm heading home. Take it easy. Alright there, Clint. Gonna guess I need those. This must be a really nice and long game for me to not even have one of these? Damn. Oh, relationships with people. Oh, that's cool. Sure. Who are you? Okay. Oh, single. Okay, so is this the people that you can date? Interesting. Crafting. Stone sign. No, I do not want a stone sign. I want to make a furnace. Oh, I need more copper ore for that. Oh, right. My sources tell me you've been poking around inside the old community center. Why don't you pay me a visit? My chambers are west of the forest lake, in the stone tower. I may have information concerning your rat problem. Alright, so you know what the little critter is. West of the lake will be, what, just like south here? No, that's not what I meant to do. Nope. Yep. Okay. I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to go. I can get this geode broken open, so that'll be fun. Okay, what's she doing? Meet the wizard. Forging ahead. Explore the mine. Reach level 5 in the mines. Oh, does that mean level 5 in mining, or level 5 isn't going down? Bet you that means level 5 isn't going down. I'm going down. I'm yelling timber. Anyway. Okay, so this is not the lake. Let's see. I'm gonna guess this is the lake. Or is this like the ocean, not the lake? It's very unclear. But I'm sure I'll learn. Thought I just muted everything. Yep, it's muted. I don't know where that notification came from. Maybe Facebook? Just trying to find it so I can turn off the sound. I don't know where that came from. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay, you... What's you... Yeah, sure, taking a break. Oh. Haven't seen this place. Yeah, Penny. Welcome to Stardew Valley Archaeological Office. This is embarrassing, but the previous curator made off with the entire collection. We don't have any artifacts for display. but I'm hoping to remedy that soon. Hey, if you find any artifacts or minerals out there, would you let me know? Okay. Well, I'm sad to say, my back is killing me right now. I am unfortunately going to have to end the stream. Just because I can't keep doing this with my back hurting this bad, unfortunately. But, this is not going to be the only stream this weekend. I plan to stream a lot more. So please like, subscribe, do all of those things so that you can keep watching um, and join us next time we're live. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.